Hello, Will Kilroy at the NMSU Center for the Arts. This is our rehearsal studio, and we're going to do a warm-up starting from the top of your head right down to your toes. You're going to start in parallel first position, making sure everything's in alignment. At the National Michael Chekhov Association, we like to call this universal stance. It's not really neutral because none of us are really neutral, but you can get into this aligned posture that's universal. Starting with the top of your head, just bring your head forward, lift to the back, make sure you lift and protect the 7 cervical vertebrae of the neck. Just letting everything release, back to center, look over your shoulder, side to side. Look a little further each time so you get more of a stretch. Back to center and just tilt side to side. Nice and easy, we're just gonna keep it moving. You could do longer stretches here, giving yourself a little bit of weight with your hand if you wanted to. And then easy swing side to side. Check your knees, that your knees aren't locked. And then all the way around in a circle, making sure you have that lift to the back. And other way. And chin to chest, roll on up those cervical vertebrae, hand up. And bring your head forward and back. I like to call this the chicken. And then side to side. And down. Isolate one shoulder, bring it to the back, roll it, and then add in your elbow, lifting up, coming to the back, and then the whole arm, energy all the way through the fingertips. Then bend your knees and just swing it out. Get some blood pumping down into those fingertips, and then let it just go nice and loose. Isolate that same shoulder, now going forward, and then adding the elbow, and the whole arm, reaching through the fingertips. Bending and bouncing, and swing that arm out. And let it just drop, nice and loose. Take a moment, feel the 2 shoulders, 2 arms. We're doing this quickly, but you should feel a little bit of a difference. Other shoulder isolated to the back. Add the elbow. And then the whole arm. Bounce and swing it out. Get that blood pumping all the way down the arm to the fingertips. And just let it drop, nice and loose. Take that same shoulder, isolate it forward, rolling. Pick up the elbow like a swimming motion. And then the whole arm, reaching through those fingertips, swinging it out. And let it just drop. Take the elbows back and the arms back. Deep inhalation through the nose, out through the mouth. Open up the middle of the body there. And then breathe it up. And exhale and gently fall towards the earth. And then float back up. Gently fall and float. Pick up the pace. Let your whole upper body release down. And come up. And releve. Just check your balance today. And come back down. Jazz hands on the hip bones. Take your feet a little wider. Let's isolate the rib cage. Going forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. To center, side to side, keeping shoulders parallel to the ground, working all those intercostal muscles of the ribs. Now 4 directions, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, other way, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side. Let's work our way down to the hips and just rock the hips forward and back. Nice and loose. And side to side, have some fun with it. 4 directions, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, other way. And let's stir the soup, take them around in a circle. Or as my students like to say, go around the town. Go the other way. Next, drop your hips down, lift them up to one side. I call this climbing the wall. If there was a wall here, you'd climb on up it with your hips. And go the other way. Now I didn't invent it, but students like to call this next move the Kilroy bump. Come around, bump to the side, bump to the side. Let's get those hips moving and loose. Push out into the knee. And then second position. Plie and up. Nice gentle curve in the arms. Energy through to the fingertips. Keep going. And come on down and stay. Bring your hands to heart center. Drop your hips a little lower. Keep breathing deep. And come on up. Flex and point one foot. And circle that foot. And go the other way. And shake it out. Other side. Flex and point. And circle. And go the other way. And then big swing, side to side. Let everything be loose. And just take a march. Take a march in place. We're gonna do a grapevine, right, then left. Throw in a few basic dance moves just to get you warmed up and moving a little bit more. Ready to the right. Step behind yourself and tap. Step behind yourself and tap. Clapping is optional. And you can get the arms involved. Swing them back, swing them front. Now make it a turn. Same count. 2, 3, tap, 4. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4. 1, 2, 3, tap. 2 more. Last one. All right. Jazz square. You're going to cross, step back, step front. You're making a box on the floor, so it's sometimes called a box step. Cross, back, front, cross, back, front. If you want to add the arms, out, in, those jazz hands. All right, start the other way. We'll start slow this time. Cross, back, front. Making that box on the floor. Step, back, front, up to tempo. Cross, back, front, out, in, if you want the arms. And let that go. Shake everything out. All right, that should have you warmed up for now. More later.